the wall. Skilly got the third of the three Jacket goals in Tampa Saturday night. Boone Jenner moving back to the wing tonight, playing alongside Ryan Johansson and Skilly. Mason turns aside. The shot with a stick save. The Flyers to win and end a lengthy winless streak. Long shot there. That's blocked by Ronaldo, who had fired the shot at Dalton Prout. Savard takes it. Foligno tosses to the far side. Here comes Hartnell. Scotty Hartnell gets the crowd going with that hit in the corner. Active stick there, the goaltender Mason. In front, Jenner. 3 goals in the last 3 games, riding that 3-game goal streak, and he looked like he wanted to make it 4 right there.
And you see Delzato already has a shot on net, and he's got that mindset. He's also a good skater. Watch for him to be up in the play for the Flyers.
Here comes Calvert using that speed. Deals it on the wing there for Dubinsky. Dubinsky fails in his first attempt to send it ahead. Wisniewski with a shot. Mason got just enough of it to steer it wide.
It's nice when you have a rival. This is a building rival with the Philadelphia Flyers, but when you make those trades and you play in the division together and you're fighting for those important points, you know, and you have guys coming back playing in this building for the first time, it's nice.
We got ex-junior teammates as well. Lawton and Boone Jenner. They have scored the first goal in each of their 3 victories on this current streak. Wisniewski walking the line. Hands it here to Dubinsky. Brandon Dubinsky. First taste of the power play this season. A shot at the goal! Boone Jenner! 4 straight games. The Jackets lead, and starting it all, who else? Dubinsky!
Up on this power play. Boone Jenner's at the left of your screen. Gets the puck. Goes off Coburn. As Jenner continues to the net. Watch this. Jenner's going to make this play. It's going to come right back to him. And he finds that puck and empty net as Mason goes on the pass. Jenner will take that all night long.
And we talked here recently, Jody, just how important those draws are. To have Dubinsky back is a big plus.
Oh, it is. You know, you talk about the center ice position of the Columbus Blue Jackets, and it's Dubinsky, Anisimov, Johansson.
Matt Calvert just pasted Giroux along the wall.
Schenn is trying to pick up a pass there in the neutral zone, but it's hard to do when you have Nick Foligno coming straight at you, and that's a good sign for the Blue Jackets. They're checking forward. They're not sitting back.
Giroux sends it in front, and Schenn scores. Power play goal. Flyers have tied it up.
Side of the screen, here comes Giroux around to Wisniewski, and now it's a 2-on-1 because Schenn crept in the back door. They kind of split here, and Schenn is on the right of your screen. He sneaks in here, and he knows what to do when he gets the puck between the hash marks like that, but that's all Claude Giroux.
Boy, is it ever. What a pass, and Schenn gets his second power play goal in his 8th of the year. Jack Johnson had a whale of a game. His partner, David Savard, playing his most physical game of the season.
Yeah, those guys played hard minutes. Tampa Bay has some big firepower, but those 2 guys logged the minutes, blocked shots, did the little things, and it seemed like as a group they were all bought into playing together, and that's when they're at their best.
On the far side, sent up but not out. And to Dvorak, quickly shoveled. Cross ice. Giroux, who assisted on that first period goal by Schenn. He leads the Flyers in power play points. Up high, Streit. On to Jake Voracek. Back for Streit. A shot off the pad of Bobrovsky. Jackets Wisniewski able to clear it. Onside, Johansson waits. And in that case, might have been better off shooting the puck.
Well, now that he didn't get one away, definitely. He tried to get it through, and it just hit the stick of Streit.
Mason directing traffic, communicating with his defenseman. And it's flipped high in the air, reaching for it there, but unable to make the play was Lawton. And the Jackets have sent it back out, only to see Wisniewski find it right back on his stick. Here comes Hartnell.
How about Delzato there? He was trying to get off the ice.
In front, redirected Mason, the stick save, and sweeps it wide. Mason out to play. They'll tee it up there for Streit. Both teams change here on the fly. Bobrovsky hanging on, throws it in front. Jenner, Johansson streaking down the right side. Skilly using that speed. Skilly comes, fires a shot from that patented spot in that right circle. Tailed the puck wide. Now Hartnell on to Savard. Johansson, pad save, rebound, gets away from both Hartnell and Foligno. Here's Jack Johnson with a shot. That's off the backboard. Thrown back in front. A scramble with Mason down. He shoots, scores! Scotty Hartnell.
Great play here by Ryan Johansson, who made some clever passing plays But that play with the shot creates a little bit of havoc for the Flyers, and they just can't regroup. That play by Jack Johnson to get it back in front, and Hartnell with patience in front. He waits, kicks it to his stick. He knows where the net is, and then he puts it through two players, and boy, that's got to feel good.
You think it's extra good because it's against his former team? Jackets for the second time lead on the power play goal. Jackets had 2 shots. And now with a pair of power play goals, and they're looking for the third. Dubinsky looking to get off the ice. He's out of gas. Meantime, in the Jackets territory, a quick shot, and Bobrovsky able to kick out that left pad.
If you get a line out there too long, your matchup also gets off. You know, you want your best players against their third D pair, but when your third D pair or your fourth line gets out against the top line, coaches don't like that.
They've been outshot 17-11. Simmons unable to cradle that puck in the offensive zone. He's in pursuit. Schenn knocked down. Simmons around the dasher. Delzato off the point for Simmons behind the net. Looked in front. Bobrovsky down, and he'll make the stop.
Moving his legs and a nice head fake at the blue line. Just couldn't pull the trigger. Tried to make that pass.
Naughton ahead there for Jenner, who sweeps it off into the corner. Oh, my. Good hard hit there on Grossman. Jackets move up ice. Chaput with a big stride. Jared Bull on the right side. Bull squeezed out along the boards there by Delzato. Chaput upended, back on his feet. Prout in Florida. That's ancient days ago now.
Oh, really?
Not really. Here's a breakaway. Gibbons looking for his first goal as a Jacket. He can't get the shot away.
He pushed off Dalton Prout, got there right at the right time, but couldn't get a stick on that puck.
We're approaching the midway point of this third period. Couturier, and there is Bobrovsky flashing the leather and hanging on. Raffle for interference. Jackets 2 for 2 on the power play. Connaughton, top of the circle, stopped by Mason. Liakovo.
That's right.
And Koliakovo, much traveled, but what with all the injuries that the Flyers had on defense, signing a couple of defensemen, Delzato and Koliakovo, both signed after the start of the season. Dubinsky off Atkinson, and Mason had to be sharp.
Savard was the only one. He pinched down on it and kept this play alive.
Dubinsky, the goal line. Jenner moves in front. Mason had the paddle down. Jenner took a little bit of a face wash there. Chaput heads off. Walking in. Schenn. Simmons tied up along the boards. Jackets defend. Leopold supporting. Out on the wing, Foligno. Bumped there by Raffl. Here comes Giroux with Raffl. Trailing is McDonald. Save Bobrovsky. Along the boards, Couturier rifles it to the far side for Raffl. Knocked down. Shot. Save Bobrovsky. Following it up in front. Raffl drops it back. McDonald shorthanded sends one in off the blocker of Bobrovsky. A little more than a minute left. Dubinsky picked off and then sent out of the zone. Racing for it, here is Schenn. He has the lone Flyer goal. Final seconds ticking off.
And you can feel the Flyers starting their push.
2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Raffl taken to the corner by Dalton Prout. Laid up high, cross ice McDonald. Long shot ricochets, and Bobrovsky able to track that right through to the pad. A little more than a minute left. Shoveled behind the net there for Schenn. Up high, Jake Voracek. Voracek floats one in, redirected. Look at Bobrovsky trap that puck. Flyers say they scored. The referee has not signaled other than putting his hands up in the air.
After review, the original shot's in as the whistle blows. Good goal.
Todd Richards getting the explanation there now. And I think that puck actually went off of Savard and behind Bobrovsky. Blocking it there was Couturier, who read the play. Johansson turns, fires a shot, looking short side, sailed wide. Connaughton off the point. Connaughton. Handed to Foligno. This is Johansson. Deals it back to Wisniewski off the blocker of Mason. Flyers look a little more in control here right now. Pass centered. Connaughton on to Johansson. Late in the shift for those two. They move into the zone. Connaughton behind the defense. Shoots. Scores! His first goal as a Blue Jacket. And the Jackets win. Storming off the bench.
From the bottom of a pile that started in the defensive zone. You said it, Jeff. The Flyers are pouring it on a little bit. Late in the shift, Johansson fights Connaughton off the crossbar over Mason's left shoulder. Look at this play down low. Connaughton actually picks off that pass. He's exhausted, but he realizes I can catch a 2-on-1 with Ryan Johansson, and he does not disappoint. Wow!
Well, the young Edmonton native comes through, converting on the pass from Johansson.